Hello, everybody. How are you all? Uh, I hope you're enjoying your summer vacations. Now, today I'm going to explore with you all an AI, okay, as you can see over here, which is called any AI. Okay, so if you will type in the chat, this Google bar, okay, that is called any AI. So the first thing that you'll click, that you'll get when you'll click on that, okay. Oh, uh, wait, please. Let me show it to you. Yeah. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll just type in the Google bar, okay, in the search bar, call any AI, all right, and then you'll open up this kind of uh, like screen, okay. Now you'll click on sign in, okay, and I recommend you signing up with the Google account, okay. Now you have so many then variations, and you can talk to it. Let's have a conversation right now about time management with call any. Okay, let's do it. Allow. Okay. Hi, Annie.
Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, thanks. Just enjoying a little sunshine and thinking about what to get into next. Have you done anything fun lately?
I have done a lot of fun during this summer break, and now I'm thinking how to be more productive because I'm lacking time management skills. So, can you please guide me about some time management skills if you can?
Absolutely. Here's a quick rundown of some key time management skills you can develop.
Hmm?
1. Goal setting. Clearly define what you want to achieve. 2. Prioritization. Focus on tasks that matter most. 3. Task batching. Group similar tasks to save time. 4. Time blocking. Allocate specific time slots for different activities. 5. Delegation. Don't hesitate to share responsibilities when possible. 6. Boundary setting. Learn to say no to distractions. 7. Taking breaks. Regular breaks can boost your focus and creativity. Practicing these can really help you gain control over your time and reduce stress. Have any of these strategies worked for you in the past?
Yeah, they have, but I think my major negative habit is that I do invest a lot of time in procrastination. So can you please tell me how to avoid that?
Procrastination can be tricky, but there are definitely ways to tackle it. Here
Hmm.
are some tips. 1. Break tasks down. Divide big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. It feels less overwhelming. 2. Set deadlines. Create your own deadlines to keep yourself accountable. 3. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. It can help maintain focus. 4. Eliminate distractions. Identify what distracts you and find ways to minimize those interruptions. 5. Reward yourself. Treat yourself after completing tasks. It makes it more fun. 6. Visualize success. Picture how great it'll feel to finish a task. Positive visualization can be motivating. Try a few of these and see what works for you. What do you think? Any of these sound like they could help?
Yeah, that's great. A lot of my students should be watching our chat. And their problem is they say that they invest a lot of time on social media applications. So, are there any online mobile phone applications or any other applications by which my students can manage their time accordingly and avoid distractions and any other thing that would avoid them from achieving their goals?
Absolutely. There are plenty of apps that can help your students manage their time and reduce distractions.
Mhm.
Here are a few popular ones. 1. Forest helps users stay focused by planting virtual trees when they avoid their phone. 2. Stay Focused, a browser extension that limits the time spent on distracting websites. 3. Trello, great for organizing tasks and projects visually with boards and lists. 4. Todoist, a task manager that helps prioritize and track tasks effectively. 5. Rescuedem, tracks how time is spent on devices and provides insights to improve productivity. 6. Focus Will offers music designed to enhance concentration and focus. Encouraging your students to try these out could really help them stay on track. Which ones do you think they'd find most useful?
I haven't tried any one of them yet. So, which one do you think is the most useful one?
It really depends on what your students need. But if I had to pick one, I'd say Forest is pretty awesome. It's not only effective but also fun. Watching their virtual tree grow as they stay focused can be motivating. Plus, they can even contribute to real tree planting through that, which is a nice bonus. If they're more into organizing tasks, Trello is fantastic for visual learners. It helps break down projects into manageable parts.
Mhm.
What do you think would resonate more with your students? A fun approach or a structured one?
Yeah, I think they would love more fun approached because already there are a lot of structured ones which they are following for to study and to excel in life. So I think the virtual one where they are having fun, it's much better. Also,
That sounds like a great choice.
yeah. Also tell me one thing.
Awesome.
Also tell me one thing. Should they do multitasking or should they focus at one task at the moment? How should they manage their time when they have, let's say, five tasks to do, five homework assignments to do?
Great question. Focusing on one task at a time is generally more effective than multitasking. When they try to juggle multiple tasks, it can lead to decreased productivity and increased mistakes. Here's a simple approach they could use for managing 5 homework assignments.
Mhm.
1. Prioritize tasks. Have them list the assignments in order of urgency or importance. Which ones are due soonest? Which ones are the most challenging? 2. Time block. Encourage them to set specific time blocks for each assignment. For example, they could dedicate 30 minutes to the first task, then take a short break before moving on to the next.
Mhm.
3. Focus on one task. During each time block, they should focus solely on that one assignment. No distractions. 4. Use breaks wisely. After completing a task, they can take a short break to recharge. Maybe stretch or grab a snack. 5. Review and adjust. At the end of their study session, they can review what they accomplished and adjust their plan for the next day if needed. This method can help them feel more accomplished and less overwhelmed. What do you think? Would your students be open to trying this out?
Yeah, I think that's great. And my students would definitely be willing to try all of these out and then see what suits them more. Um, what do you think? What should they do? Should they also like allocate some time to each task? You're suggesting 25 minutes, but I think 25 minutes is like less for let's say if I have to write an essay. So minimum amount of time that I can allocate for this activity should be like an hour, not 25 minutes. What do you comment on, how do you comment on that?
You make a really good point.
Mhm.
For tasks like writing an essay, an hour or even longer can be more effective. The key is to find a balance that works for each individual. If they feel that 25 minutes is too short, they can definitely adjust the time block to something longer, like 45 minutes to an hour. The important thing is to maintain focus during that time and take a break afterward. They could also experiment with different time lengths to see what helps them stay productive without feeling burned out. What
Mhm.
do you think would work best for your students? Longer focus sessions or a mix of shorter bursts and breaks?
I think if the students are like me, I think they would want to have more longer focus sessions, let's say 1 hour, 2 hours, like that. Because when I was a child, I used to set timer in my phone of 2 hours, let's say, and I used to tell myself I'm not going anywhere till 2 hours are over, and I would just study during those 2 hours, and that's how the timer kept me focused. Because by that time we didn't have any more applications like that, which we have now, right?
That's such a great strategy. Setting a timer can really help create that focused mindset. It's like giving yourself permission to dive deep into your work without distractions. And I totally get what you mean about not having all these apps back then. It's amazing how technology has evolved to help with productivity. But
Mhm.
sometimes the simplest methods, like your timer technique, are the most effective. Your students might really benefit from that approach. Plus, it gives them a clear endpoint, which can be motivating. Do you think they'd be open to trying something like that?
Yeah, I think they will be. Any piece of advice that you would want to give to my students?
Absolutely. Here's a little nugget of wisdom for them. Believe in your ability to learn and grow. Every small step you take adds up to big progress. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, and remember that it's okay to make mistakes. They're just stepping stones to success. Also, remind them to take care of themselves. A little mindfulness, like a few deep breaths or a quick stretch, can really help clear their minds and boost their focus. What do you think? Do you think they'd find that helpful?
Yeah, I think that's really helpful. Thank you so much for your time. Take care. Bye.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you found it helpful. Take care and don't hesitate to reach out if you ever want to chat again. Bye for now.